What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Champions League last 16 draw reaction. Let me know what do you think about UEFA making two huge mistakes in the first draw and having to null and void and cancel the first draw. We have waited for years for this, that a live draw was cocked up by UEFA, and finally it happened, and they are an absolute shambles, a disgrace of an organization. And let me know what do you think about this, because I can't believe UEFA hasn't apologized for it, and they also blamed an external technical issue due to the third-party software issue, which is absolutely ludicrous. They were solely responsible for this, and they haven't taken any responsibility, they haven't taken any accountability, they haven't apologized to millions of fans, and they had 3 months or 4 months to prepare for this. The UEFA draw is one of their most important and biggest events in the whole year, and they made it an absolute mess, an absolute mockery. I mean, Jurgen Klopp gave a full interview to the Liverpool website reacting to the Liverpool-Salzburg draw, which I still found it on the Liverpool's official website. When the first draw was scrapped, it was voided, and they had to redraw the draw from scratch. So just to get you guys up to date with this, so what happened is Villarreal have drawn Manchester United, and they were in the same group, so they couldn't play each other. So then Manchester United, of course, was taken out of the draw, and apparently the ball wasn't put back into the right place, or I don't know what happened, but there was a huge mix-up. So Villarreal drew Manchester City, and then when Atletico Madrid was drawing their opponents, Manchester United's ball wasn't in the pot, and it should have been, because Atletico Madrid could get Manchester United. They weren't in the same group, they weren't in the same country, yet Manchester United's ball wasn't in the pot from where the balls were drawn from. So basically Atletico Madrid could have had Man United, but they couldn't because the ball wasn't there. And I think they got Bayern Munich or something, Atletico Madrid. And also Liverpool got a brilliant draw. They got Salzburg in the first draw, and I was really over the moon. Paris Saint-Germain got Manchester United, so it was Ronaldo against Messi, and many said that this was a fixed draw, but then the whole draw had to be being redone, and I just knew that Liverpool will get a much harder side. Of course, there are not many easier draws than Salzburg, but getting Benfica, getting Sporting would have been a similarly good draw for Liverpool. But no, we get the Serie A champions, Inter Milan, who once again lead the Serie A, and they are a much stronger team than Salzburg. They are a much stronger team than even AC Milan, who we beat home and away in the Champions League group stage. And we go back to the San Siro twice in 2 months after not going there for 13 years for any game. In the 1965, I think, Inter Milan beat Liverpool and knocked them out in the Champions League semi-finals. I heard that it was an absolute robbery because of the refereeing mistake. And then in 2008, the Fernando Torres and Steven Gerrard led Liverpool knocked out Inter Milan, or Internazionale as they call themselves, 2-0 at home and 1-0 on away. I think Gerrard scored in the home leg, Torres scored in the away leg. And Liverpool like to play Inter Milan, but this Inter team is a lot stronger than that Inter team, I think. Maybe it's not as strong as Paris Saint-Germain, that was my nightmare draw, but still, this is a draw that Liverpool fans can look forward to. I think if Liverpool play to their best potential, and we don't have like 6 or 7 injuries to our starting 11 players, then Liverpool should have too much for Inter Milan, but it's a lot tougher draw than Salzburg, so I'm really upset at UEFA for messing up this draw. But what could Real Madrid be thinking? How are they feeling, the Real Madrid fans? If any of you guys watching this are Real Madrid fans, let me know how do you feel. After drawing Benfica in the first draw, Real Madrid got Paris Saint-Germain. That's an incredibly tough draw. And of course Man United complained Man United fans were complaining that they got Paris Saint-Germain. Well, you got Atletico Madrid, which is maybe even harder than Paris Saint-Germain, because Atletico Madrid won't attack Manchester United, and I think that they will sit back and try to shithouse their way to go past Manchester United. Manchester City and Chelsea, though, they get easy draw after easy draw after easy draw after easy draw, and I absolutely hate them. That Man City got Villarreal in the first draw and they got Sporting in the second draw, so an even easier team. And guess what? Chelsea got Lille in both draws. How on earth is that possible that Chelsea get the same easiest draw? Lille, from the group winners, is by far the weakest opponent, and Chelsea got them twice in 2 draws. How can, oh my goodness, how can Chelsea get so lucky, or is it a fix? I don't want to talk conspiracy theories, but there are so many flying around, especially after the Formula 1 ending. Formula 1 just had its Aguero moment yesterday. I was watching the race live, and let me know who were you rooting for, Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton. It was the craziest Formula 1 ending to a championship fight in Formula 1 history. Okay, one of the craziest races and one of the craziest, probably the craziest endings to a Formula 1 fight. But many people are saying that the FIA are just making up rules as they go along, and they fixed it. I'm not sure who to believe at this moment. I'm not a huge Formula 1 fan, so I don't exactly know all the rules, but it was just incredible drama, and I was happy for Verstappen. It's always nicer to see a first-time champion than somebody winning their 8th Formula 1 title, but the drama was just insane. So I think Liverpool should have more for Inter Milan, and too much for Inter Milan, and knock them out. But crazier things have happened, and also the Paris Saint-Germain Real Madrid tie has so many storylines. Messi coming up against Real Madrid, and Sergio Ramos, the Real Madrid legend, coming up against the club where he became legend, is huge. Juventus Villarreal is an interesting tie. I think Juventus should go through, but their form has been very up and down, like a sinus diagram. So it is going to be very difficult for both teams. Villarreal are a solid side, and they won the Europa League last year, so they will want to go through, and Juventus have to pick up form until then. Atletico Madrid Man United is a very interesting tie. I think if Man United play to the best of their ability, they should go through with the players that they have, and they have a new manager now. But Atletico Madrid are a very solid, very strong side, and if they hit form at the right time, they could knock Manchester United out. Chelsea Lille, I mean, I can't believe how lucky Chelsea are drawing Lille both times. They should go through without a problem. Benfica Ajax is very interesting. I think Ajax is a lot stronger than Benfica, but Ajax can have an off day, as it was evident on the weekend. They lost in the Eredivisie against the smaller side, AZ Alkmaar at home, by the way. Man City Sporting, again, I can't believe how lucky Man City are, just drawing weak team after weak team. At this point, I'm expecting Man City to get Ekrik and Stanley drawn to them, against them in the Champions League. It's just ridiculous how lucky they are. They are probably have enough money to bribe all the officials at UEFA, and even their sons and daughters and everybody. So Sporting Man City will absolutely thrash them home and away. Salzburg Bayern Munich is an interesting tie. Bayern Munich should have more than enough to knock Salzburg out. I wanted Salzburg or Sporting or Benfica, but we got Inter Milan, and it's all because of UEFA being an absolute shambolic organization. But let me know what you think about this draw. And also Barcelona in the Europa League got very unlucky. They got Napoli in the draw. Dortmund Rangers in the Europa League draw is also very, very exciting, so I'm really looking forward to watching that competition as well. Leipzig against Real Sociedad is also a tasty tie. So let me know what do you think about the draws in the comments below, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.